When you're getting started with newborn photography, I know how expensive everything can be and also kind of how overwhelming things can get. Today, I want to share with you a very inexpensive beanbag backdrop setup made out of PVC that you can easily set up with a quick trip to Home Depot or your local hardware store so you're on your way with your very own backdrop stand. Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa from Milk and Honey Photography and the Milky Way, and I empower, educate, and inspire photographers just like you to create the business, art, and photography of their dreams. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a single trick, tip, or tutorial. So in today's episode, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes while I assemble a do-it-yourself PVC stand. I went to my local hardware store and just purchased some PVC. I had them cut it to my measurements and I had the joints that I needed to assemble it. So make sure in the description of this video you download your copy of the instructions so you can make your own. Come on into the studio with me and we're going to assemble it. So for this demonstration, we're going to be using 1-inch PVC. You're going to have 7 pieces of 48 inches for the frame, 4 by 20 inches for the arms, 2 by 16 inches for the run, 2 by 7.5 inches for the run, and 4 by 1 inches for the connectors. You're going to need 6 by 3-way T connectors, 8 by 90-degree elbow connectors, and 2 times 45-degree elbow connectors as well. So head on over to the studio with me and I'm going to show you how we put it all together. Okay, so we're in the studio and I'm going to show you how I'm going to quickly put together this PVC stand. Now these long bars are going to be the sides, it's going to be the base, the entire base, and it's going to be the sides and it's going to be the back. So I'm going to need to have 7 of these larger cuts. I'm going to have 4 cuts that are the same for the legs, and 2 which will be the beginning of the arch, 4 for the extension of the arch. I've got all my joiners here and I'm going to show you how I put it together. So first thing I'm going to do is just lay out all of my long ones as the base. These are all cut the same length, and basically what I'm trying to do is just make a great big square. I'm going to have 2 of these along the side as the arms, and 1 will be at the top as what my blankets will be hooking onto it. So I'll put that here. My next step will be to add the connectors. Now what I've done with these connectors, I'm actually going to show you, is you can buy the ones that are sort of a 3-pronger. I could not find them at my local hardware store. So what I've got here are these. And what I'm going to do is I've actually cut a 1-inch piece and I'm making it like a connector here. This is going to be, the reason for this is this one will be connecting and making it a T-shape, so the corner will be going in here and I'll be able to stick the arm that's going to be coming up here up. I'm going to make sure I do this at the same level for every side. So making sure that I make it match on each side. So making sure that I've got the T-bar thing with this facing up because that's where the arms will be going in. So I've got the entire base assembled, making sure that all of my connectors are lined up on each side because that's where the arms are going to go next. The next thing, I'm going to grab the 4 arms and I'm going to stick them in. So that's what it's currently looking like. I'm going to show the arms, how they're connected. So your corners should be looking like this. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to be adding the corner pieces and joining it all together. I don't have a bar across the front here, I just have them running along the sides. So for these first couple sides here, I'm putting in the connectors right here. I'm going to be adding the top bar. This is where the blankets will be clamped to. Next, we're going to be adding these last two T-shaped bars that we've got left. This is going to be joining the arm and the arm and the back here. So you create this surface that you're going to be able to clamp your blankets to hold them nice and tight. I'm going to do it on both sides. We're going to be creating the rise and run part of your backdrop. This will be the top part where you're going to have that beautiful bokeh because you're going to be clamping it nice and high. So I'm going to use these two shorter pieces here, popping them right into the top here. Then I've got these two kind of crookedy kind of shaped ones, and they're going to be pointing away from the backdrop. Then I've got two other matching arms. These are the last two matching arms here that create the higher run. Then I'm going to put these last two L-shaped ones on. And put my last bar on. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around just to show you. So as you can see, we've got our very own do-it-yourself PV stand. Super easy to make, super inexpensive to make. See, it's totally easy and totally inexpensive. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe bell so you don't miss a single trick, tip, or tutorial. And don't forget to download your handy dandy instruction sheet on assembling your own PVC stand as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.